I want to make sure all the audio is working. I see Kevin's here. What's going on, Kevin? Yeah. So it's Tuesday, day four, day four of the AI Summer Challenge. I see Thomas is in Asheville, Tennessee. Launch, baby, launch. I like that very. Audio's good. All right. So today we're going to get a little help. We're going to just dive right into it. So today we are going to cover AI employees. AI employees. How do we leverage, use, and what can we have these AI employees do for us? We got a special unannounced surprise that we're going to have today. Before we start, as usual, we're going to start with a mindset minute. Now, today I'm going to get a little help from one of the mentors that actually helped me get me on the world of personal development and personal development junkie, good old Tony Robbins. I got introduced to him in 1981, I think it was. And I got his personal power cassette tape program. I used to listen to those in the car all the time. And he's got a quick little segment on the 3 Ps. And it goes back to our beliefs. And our beliefs is once we can change our beliefs, then we can change our habits and get different results. So let's listen to Tony Robbins for today's Mindset Minute.
3 Ps that you got to annihilate, crush, or destroy if they're getting in the way of your progress in a relationship or your career or your happiness or your health. These are the 3 Ps that make learned helplessness. Number one, you think the problem is permanent. Once you've had enough disappointment, sometimes your brain doesn't want to get disappointed, so it's a permanent problem. Please write down, no problem is permanent. Only your soul is permanent. Nothing's forever. Everything changes. Everything eventually ends and something new begins. That's part of life. Those are the seasons of life. The second P that keeps people learn helplessness so they don't change, this belief's got to be annihilated, broken through, and then it's pervasive. That means that because my relationship's not great, my whole life is horrible. And you're forgetting you do have health, or you do have friends, or you do have a job, or you do have whatever. I can breathe. And the third one is we think the problem is personal. There's something wrong with me. And if you start believing that, it becomes self-fulfilling. You give up. See, I'm not good enough. I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not smart enough. I always screw it up. So those 3 Ps got to be destroyed.
Boom. Those 3 Ps got to be destroyed. So, okay, the first one, permanent. We have to reframe it as this is temporary. I'm in a season. And as in the spring, summer, winter, fall, the season's going to change, your life's going to change, and everything's going to be better, right? You have to believe that. You have to grasp on and believe that it's not permanent. It's not going to be, get rid of it, crush it, say no to permanency. And we're in a season that things are going to change. And then number two, that it's pervasive. We want to recognize that one setback does not set and define my life. And believe me, I've had many setbacks. Kicked in, I use that expression. I got kicked in the teeth, right? And your teeth are all falling out, blood's going everywhere. I've had that happen many a times. And I just have to keep having hope and having faith and just get up and get going and not know that defines my future. It doesn't do it. And then you have to separate, right? The personal is that belief that failure means there's something inherently wrong with you or something bad with you. That's wrong. You're God's gift. You're God's gift. And so as God's gift, you got to separate things that happen in life from you, the individual. And we have to believe in that. We have to let that run with us, right? So with that, and then where'd my Bible verse today go? Isaiah 65:24. Before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear. I like that scripture as it relates to some of the stuff we're going to talk about today, because we're going to be talking about AI employees. And the first one we're going to talk about is the AI employee that answers your phone. Okay. AI employee that answers your phone. How many people out there have a phone? I put a yes if you have a phone. How many people answer the phone when it calls? How many of you miss the phone? How many businesses do you know that rely on phone calls? You're a real estate agent, you're a plumber, you're HVAC, you're a chiropractor, you're a lawyer. There's all these professions that rely on the phone. And how many people hate the press 1 for this, press 2 for this, press 4 for this, press 5 for this, press 6 for this, press 7 for this, press 8 for this, press 9 for this. And if you forgot what you should be pressing, press pound and I'll repeat myself. Like, I hate that one. I hate that one, right? Well, now this technology is getting so good. Part of what we call the AI workforce is a AI receptionist that will answer the phone. And you can program the AI receptionist to do whatever you want it to do. You give it a personality, you give it a name, you give it goals, you hook it up into our launch CRM, to the calendar scheduling, to the text messaging system, to the invoicing system, and it can book calendar appointments for you. It can send text messages to the person for you. It can give price quotes for you. It can qualify for you. It can actually do sales and upsells. Hey, now that you got that, would you like this? There's all kinds of things that you can do. Look at Barry. We don't have phones in Canada. Uh-huh. Right? And so everybody in every system, and here's my prediction. Every phone system in the world, or let's just keep the United States for now. Every phone system in the United States is going to have an AI receptionist within the next 18 months. Every one of them. It's 10 times better technology, 10 times cheaper, more efficient, better experience for the customer. None of this, like, have to, click 4 for this and 3 for this and then 2 for this and then 1 for this. And, or then you finally get nowhere and you can't get an agent. So what we're going to do is I have set up a demo on my phone and I'm going to put my phone on speaker. I'm going to turn off my Bluetooth and I'm going to call a demo line, which this was emailed to everybody. And if you didn't have a chance to test it out, there should be an email for you. I'll probably send it out again where you can call this phone number and we program this AI receptionist to be a demo where it says, hey, we're going to ask you what your business is and what you do, et cetera, et cetera. And then it's going to role play and answer the phone as if it answered the phone for your business. And then it's going to capture information, do stuff. So I'm going to call from my phone and I'm going to make up a business and I'm going to make up some stuff. And then I'm going to try to get cute with it and try to trip it up and ask some questions that it may or may not know. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to go phone.
Hi, this is Jessica from Launch Commerce. Thanks for checking out this voice AI receptionist demo for your business. Ready to get started?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. What is the name of your business and what do you do? Are you in HVAC, plumbing, home services, or something else?
Well, we do highly specialized dog training and our business is called Lose the Leash.
Got it. Lose the lead, specializing in dog training. And what kinds of calls do you handle most? Is it scheduling training sessions, giving quotes, answering questions from pet owners, or something else?
Well, all three of the above. People want to know more about how we do it, what we cost, how long does it take, things like that.
Perfect. That makes total sense. Great. Thank you for sharing that. Based on what you have told me about Lose the Leash, I am going to jump into the demo right now so you can hear exactly how this sounds when your customers call. Let's begin. Hi, this is Jessica from Lose the Leash. How can I help you today?
Well, I got a new German Shepherd puppy and I want to have it trained to be a super well trained guard dog.
Congratulations on your new puppy. German Shepherds are amazing. We definitely help with advanced obedience and protection training. Can I ask how old your puppy is? And if you're looking for private sessions, group classes, or something more specialized?
9 months old. And I think I would like private lessons.
9 months is a great age to start. They're old enough to focus, but still young and eager to learn. Private lessons are perfect for that kind of specialized training. Would you like to schedule an initial session so we can meet your pup, talk through your goals, and get started? I can check what times we have available for you.
I think so, but I'm like, how do I know you guys are credible and you guys are going to do a good job?
That's a great question. And honestly, it's smart to ask. At Lose the Leash, we've worked with hundreds of dogs just like yours, from basic obedience all the way up to advanced protection work. Our trainers are certified, and we're happy to share references or reviews from other clients who've seen real results. If you'd like, I can send you some testimonials or set up a quick call with one of our lead trainers before you book anything. Would that help you feel more comfortable?
I would like some testimonials. How would you send those to me?
Absolutely. I can send testimonials straight to your phone or email, whichever you prefer. Are you on a cell phone right now? If so, I can text you some client reviews right after we finish up here. Or if you'd rather get them by email, just let me know which address to use. What works best for you?
I do like, text, and I am on my phone. Yeah, this is my cell phone. And so you can send those, when we're done. Let me ask you another question. I have another dog, that is a golden retriever that I've had for 4 years, 4-year-old golden retriever, and I'm also a licensed falconer. Could you help me train my dog to retrieve the ducks from the ponds and, when I go falconry hunting?
That's really cool. Not every day I get to talk to a licensed falconer. And yes, we can absolutely help with advanced retrieving and fieldwork, even for specialized activities like falconry. Golden retrievers are naturals for that kind of training, and we've worked with sporting and working dogs before. If you'd like, we can set up a custom training plan that covers both your German Shepherd protection work and your Golden Retriever's retrieving skills. Would you like to schedule a consultation for both dogs at once, or would you prefer to focus on one at a time? I can check available times for you.
I like this. This sounds really good. I didn't realize you did that. So who is the head trainer?
Glad to hear it. Our head trainer is Sarah Mitchell. She's been working with working breeds and sporting dogs for over 15 years, and she's certified in both obedience and advanced protection training. She's also handled a lot of custom cases, including hunting and field work, so she'd be a great fit for what you're looking for. If you'd like, I can arrange for Sarah to be your trainer, and she can even give you a quick call to answer any specific questions before your first session. Would you like me to set that up? Or
Ye
would you prefer to go ahead and book your initial consultation?
Yeah, let's book a call, either a consultation or call with Sarah. I would like to have that call, and then we can finalize things when I talk to her.
Great choice. Let me check what times we have available for an initial consultation with Sarah. Here are some available times for an initial consultation with Sarah. On Wednesday, July 1st at 12 p.m., 12:30 p.m., or 2 p.m. On Thursday, July 2nd, we have 11:30 a.m., 3:30 p.m., or 4:30 p.m. Do any of those work for you?
Yeah, I like on the 1st at 2 p.m.
Perfect. I see we have your email as CEO plus AIS UMMER at launchcart.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
You're all set for Wednesday, July 1st at 2 p.m. with Sarah. You'll get a confirmation sent to your email, and I'll text you those testimonials right after we wrap up. Is there anything else you'd like to ask before we finish?
Well, that's it. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Sending you the text. It was great talking with you, and I'm glad I could help. Keep an eye on your phone for the testimonials and your appointment confirmation. I think you're going to love working with Sarah and the team. Go enjoy those pups. Talk soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a fantastic day and good luck with your training. If you need anything else, just reach out. Take care.
Okay, so that agent has not been trained on lose the leash, knew nothing about lose the leash, but you can see how I tried to trip it up and ask it about falconry and different things. And it just comes up with a nice answer. And what we do as a company, and what you could do is, if you wanted to, you can program your agent on all and everything about your business and everything about your, so it answers the right questions. It could even, hey, I want to talk to Sarah right now. She around right. Let me see if she is. And then it can ring Sarah's phone number. And if Sarah answers it, great. If not, take a message. It had a test email that I had given it before, because it remembered me based on my phone number, my test email. So, and if it didn't know my email, it asked me for it, and I give it to it, then it respells it back to me. So it confirms everything's right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you think that receptionist is? Right? So Barry says, this amazing, great demo, fun thought. Could we program the voice to have an overseas accent? It would make it more realistic in today's marketplace. Just kidding. You can choose different voices, men's, women's, English, Australian. There's all kinds of different accents and voices you can use. And if you really wanted to go to a different level, you can even get your own voice on 11 labs, integrate 11 labs, and have it answer in your own voice. Now, that's an answering system, but guess what? The same technology can call people, which I was going to do that for today's call, but I was super busy this morning. I didn't get it done, but I can have the agent actually call you and remind you. Maybe I'll try to get it done for tomorrow or Thursday's call and have it actually call you and say, hey, this is Rocket calling from Launch Commerce. Just want to give you a friendly reminder that today's AI Summer Challenge is happening at 11 a.m. today. You have any questions? Right? And it could actually have a conversation with you based on what we program it to do. Outbound calls. Now, again, you have to do that with people that are in your list and that are your customers or clients. You can't just like do a bunch of spam calling. But Kevin said remarkable. Kevin Little says a 10. David says a 10. See, this is why I'm telling people that in 18 months, every phone system is going to have this. Every restaurant, every bar, every business. It's better. And you could say, I want a live agent, and it'll pick that up and know what you want, and it'll try to put you through to a live agent, or it'll tell you can't get a live agent. It can text me back immediately. And by the way, I had an email come in during the call to my email. Hey, somebody's demoing the technology right now. So I could then call them and go, hey, I saw you were just demoing our technology. You want me to set you up? Right? So that lead also comes into our system. So as you're using it for your business, because 90% of people are calling from their cell phones these days, I don't know if it's exactly 90%, but now that cell phone's going into your system and you can text them and you can follow up with them and you got a hot lead in your database. It's remarkable what you can do and how you can work with this stuff. So I want everyone to know that that's possible and that's built right into, and let me go ahead and share my screen and I will pull this up to show you where it is in the system. Okay. Window, dashboard. Okay, so I'm in here in a demo account. And if I go down here to the demo account, I see AI agents. And then over here, what I just demoed to you is the voice AI. And this is where you can set it up and you can demo it right here. And there's templates, and it's just remarkable what you can do with it. That's remarkable what you can do with it. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is the conversational AI. And the conversational AI is see this chat bubble right here? I could do live chat. And here I'll go full screen, just maybe it'll be a little bit bigger for you guys. I'll type in, how can I demo your software? Yeah, everyone's seen a chat widget. Everyone knows what a chat widget is, but this is a conversational chat widget. So like the same smart, intelligent robot employee, AI employee, is going to answer questions and help me get going based on how we've programmed this chat widget for what's going on. Hi, this is Rocket with Launch Commerce. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today? Greg Ryder. Okay, so now Greg Ryder's now in the database. And again, this is all being recorded. It's all being transcribed, and then it's going to text me, the owner or the salesperson, a conversation, a transcript of the conversation. So I know we have a lead on our website. And let's see how, and again, I personally have not even tested this yet. So it is a good practice. It is a good practice to install and test, make sure it's all working properly. Thanks, Greg. Quick question. So I can point you in the right direction. Are you a current Launch Commerce customer or using one of our products today? I'm going to put, no, I am not, but I am interested in the AI employees. So see, again, what did it just do, right? What did it just do? It started a qualification process. Hey, are you an existing customer? It's going to answer differently if you are an existing customer than if you're a prospect, right? So this is how we want to program things to be smart and do sales for us. Great. What product are you most interested in? Now, see, I said AI employees. So there's something I got to fix. It should have recognized that AI employees is part of AI workforce. So I'm going to say AI workforce, but it shouldn't have to ask that because I said AI employees. But again, I have to program it and I have to give it the keywords. So now I'm telling it launch AI workforce, but you can see what we do is we're testing it. And we see that, and plus we get these transcripts, we read them, we go, oh, the agent missed that. Let's go back in. We alter the agent a little bit. We give it the line. Hey, if somebody says AI employee, we know they're talking about the launch AI workforce, which is part of launch CRM, right? Okay, now look what it's doing. Now it said, let's set up a free discovery call to show you launch AI workforce and add your team. Here's some schedules. Wednesday, July 1st, at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 2:15, or July 2nd at 8 a.m. So I'm going to say 2nd at 8 a.m., but I would prefer to talk to someone now. Right? So I'm giving the little robot, it's asking me to book a call. Okay, I could book a call, but I'd rather talk to me right now, which again, speed to lead is critical in these areas, right? When somebody hits your website and they want to talk, I need to train the agent that if they're new and they're looking at our software, we want to get them on the call now. We do not want to wait we don't want to give them any time to go find competitors and look around. Okay. See, now it's giving me the phone number. I can reach him directly at this number and we'd be glad to help. And it's asking me if I still want to book the call. So you guys get the drift here. You program the conversational AI as the same way you program the AI receptionist, and you train them. And over time, they get smarter and smarter and better and better. And as I've said before, it's as bad and as worse as it's ever going to get. What I demoed for you a few minutes ago with the phone, that's as bad as it's ever going to be. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get faster. It's only going to sound more natural. It's only going to be able to do more things. It's only going to, right? It's going to tie into your different systems and see their accounts. Like, again, you can get really elaborate with the programming of this, and they can look up their billing information. They look up their past bills. You can program, do all kinds of stuff. The more you want to do, the more work you have to put into programming the agents, but they can do anything a human can do faster, better. And you don't have to worry about them having a cold or getting sick and not showing up to work. Okay. And they're a much more reasonable price than a human thing. And then we have that human capital go do something else to generate more money. So that's the AI receptionist and the AI conversational AI chat widget. Now, imagine we're running ads. And imagine we run ads to where it says, call me. Okay, let me actually pull up a demo. Let me see if I can find something. Hold on, let me see. I come here. And they're called call ads, where they click on a thing, a number comes up and they call that number right there. And they're calling the AI receptionist. No landing page, no opt-in box. No. Like none of those friction points where we lose people advertising. They're just calling a number. And they're getting your AI receptionist. Now, I don't know about you. I can't answer the phone 7/24/365. But if I can have my receptionist answer the phone from an ad and qualify him, and then my phone rings and my little robot says, hey, I got a hot lead on the line, I'm going to take that call, right? As long as I've got it qualified properly. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let me share my screen. So I'm in Meta advertising, Facebook's Meta's advertising platform, right? I'm in launch ads. I'm going to go, okay, I want to do launch ads, Google. And I just click on leads and see right there, phone calls. I can do ads and it'll ask me what phone number I want them to call. And then people will get an ad and have them call directly from Facebook, right? And guess what? What if I wanted to do Google and I wanted to do, but I'm pretty sure you can do it, right? So that takes advertising to phone calls to another game, because the minute you start running ads for calls and you don't answer that phone and you don't give a good customer experience and you don't answer their stuff, it's not good. You're low on money and you're wasting money. Now, imagine you have calls or ads and you have them do instant messenger ads. Well, what do you mean messenger ads? Here's what I mean by messenger ads. I go Facebook and I go leads and I go lead message. Everyone has Messenger. What if Messenger, and I did Messenger ads, right? And those Messenger ads tied right into the conversational AI bot. What? Are you kidding me? Now I've got ads, click, they're in Messenger. Yeah, how can I help you? And they have a conversation with what appears to be a live agent. And you can program the conversational AI to pause 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 11 seconds to make it even appear more like a real human. But now again, with the launch CRM, you're doing those ads. They're saying Messenger ads. They click on the Messenger ads. They get into that little conversation with the conversational AI. The minute they do that, that lead is now in your CRM. And now you can continue to message with them and you can continue to communicate with them. But guess what? I don't need a landing page. I don't need an opt-in. I don't need a funnel. This is the cheapest, best, most inexpensive way to run ads and get people in your funnel. Now, all kinds of use cases for that. Let's say I've got an apparel brand and I'm selling t-shirts or hats or hoodies or, hair extensions or candles or whatever, right? And you run an ad for your candles or your hair extensions and you want to give them a discount and you hit Messenger up to get your discount code. They get into Messenger, you ask them a couple questions, you give them their discount code and then send them a link to go set up an appointment or buy. So this is really, really, really where we're all going. And okay, now on a scale of 1 to 10, how cool is the conversational AI in a few of these use cases? 10, it's off the charts. 1, I'm not too excited. I'm wasting my time, Greg. Yeah, that was a 1. Any ones? 10s? What do we got going on there? Because I want you guys to understand that this AI technology is changing the game, and it can change the game for you as long as you're on top of it, as well as you might want to become an AI advisor for other small businesses that don't have the time. They're not going to take the time to leverage, use it, and get it to work for them, right? So that's kind of cool. Now let's go back to something brand new. Okay. Look at Eddie's going, that's a 10, 10. Okay, so we got it happening here. So check this out. So now I'm going to go back to my screen. I just pushed this live in beta in all of our Launch CRM customer accounts under AI agents. We have Agent Studio, super agents. What's a super agent, Greg? This is a robot that will do what you program it to do. Let me show you some templates. So create a new agent. We have a knowledge base assistant. So that's a support agent. We have a community moderator. We have an email campaign. Well, let's go through these one at a time. So knowledge base assistant answers questions using your knowledge base, ideal for customer support and FAQs. Community moderator welcomes new members, answers common questions, and flags content that breaks the guidelines. An email campaign plans, drafts, and sends targeted email campaigns to a segment of your contacts. Social media posting drafts and publishes on-brand social posts, adapting tone and format for each platform. We got our own agents inside of the platform now. And those are the 4 templates, and they're going to be more and more and more. Plus, if you're really good at this stuff, you can program what you want to, you can coach and teach and have it do whatever you want to do within the system. Before too long, this entire system can be run by agents. Your entire business can be run by agents. And we're going to go set one up for a community. And I'm going to show you our community because we haven't really talked about our community builder or our community. How many of you guys are familiar with Skool? Skool. Type in the word Skool, Skool, if you've heard of Skool and you know what Skool is. If you know what Skool is. Okay. Yep, Skool. Okay. Okay. So we have a copy of Skool inside Launch CRM. So let me show it to you. So in Launch CRM, on the left-hand side, you see memberships. And under memberships, you have the client portal where they can get access to their affiliate commissions or their content, the courses they've subscribed to or bought. Then you have your courses, and I'm just going to go to like my products. So this is Launch AI Academy, and I've recently redone Launch AI Academy. We got the ads multiplier and pocket offer playbook and the pocket offer playbook video course and launch ads quick start guide and advertising in any budget and high ticket sales and launch shops partners program. And so these are all of the memberships and courses that we've created over the years that are a part of Launch AI Academy. Okay. But did you know we have communities? And communities are just like school. So I have a Launch Ads community. I have a Launch AI community. We haven't really launched, and I had a Launch CRM community. And these are like graveyards. Okay, I'm sorry, but one of the hardest things about having a community is they're great and everyone should have one depending on your, if it fits your model, but they're only as good as your ability to moderate them and keep them going and keep posts going and keep contests going and da 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 da, right? Well, wait a sec. Didn't I just see a robot that can help moderate it? Right? So see the Launch Ads community and the Launch CRM community? And I can hit login. It's going to take me to another screen and log me in. And again, I'll show you what it looks like. And while it's loading, we can set up credentials, right? We can set up settings. You could even have your own branded mobile app. If you want to pay extra money and you want to get your own mobile app for your community, so I could have Launch CRM mobile app and that community's in there, I could do that. And it looks just like school in some regards. Like you got your learning, you got your events, you got your leaderboard, you got your members, you got your about. Looks a lot like that, right? And then again, I got my chat widget in here to answer questions. Here's another chat bot up here for between users. So pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay. So that's if you maintain it. So now I'm going to go back over here to AI agents. And this just got pushed live. So Agent Studio, create an agent, community moderator. Okay, chat started, add a trigger, skills, capabilities, image generation, knowledge base. You are a community moderator for this business. Your job is to keep the community welcoming, on topic, and safe. CRM capabilities, primary goals, moderation rules, answering roles, tone. Huh. Okay. So let's go test agent, right? As we can test agent, we can type some tests in here. We can do that. I wonder what community it ties it to. Chat started, skills, capabilities, knowledge base, image generation. Yeah, let's do image generation. Knowledge base. We're going to add the Launch CRM knowledge base. And I want to tie this to the Launch CRM community moderator. Triggers, form submitted, lead tag. I don't know how to tie it to. Maybe it's for all of my groups. I'll hit publish. What the heck? And then if I go back over here, hit refresh, I don't know. I haven't even had a chance to play with it. Oh, look, we can even go live in here too. I should be doing this right now. So anyway, I'll have to create a separate training once I figure out how to do it, but I'm excited it's there. If you're the guy that likes to go and tinker with the toys. But here's what I love about this technology platform. It does everything. Sometimes I hate it because it does everything. But the idea that we have our entire business under one foundation, every email, every text message, every phone call, every automation, every community, every membership, every course. I don't have to have Kajabi or ClickFunnels and MailChimp and Call Loop. Like I literally just canceled my Call Loop subscription a year ago, but I was using Call Loop forever. And I had MailChimp for a long time back in the days. And I've had Calendly that I was paying for. I was paying for this tool and that tool and this tool and that tool. And now it's all under one roof. It's all under one roof. So if your business is the type can benefit from a membership, set up a course, set up a membership, get a community going. And it really, I really do believe that communities for a lot of businesses is critical, right? Because you want to create a movement. You want to create that community, and that helps what we call the stick rate. And I need to do a better job out of it. But again, it goes back to you got to do a lot of work at it. And I'm thinking of creating a community that we charge a small money for. And then that way we can hire people to continually manage it because we have all kinds of great content, all kinds of great teaching, all kinds of great training. And it's so good to be in a community where people are helping people and creating that vehicle where people can't help people, but also have access to us as well. So something we're considering. But let me open it up for Q&A, questions and comments. Anyone got any questions or any comments about anything we've gone over or talked about? And let me go back and look at my agenda, see if I covered everything I wanted to cover. Okay. So again, let's remember that you guys have all been sent this link, and I'll send it to you again right now. This is the goodies link where if you don't have an account, you can get your free trial, and all the AI tools are free right now. We're not charging for them, but eventually you'll be charged for them just like everything else, a token use. I really would love for you guys to leave a review here. I'll highlight those. Leave a review here, your video review here, or just a regular Google review there. When you click this Google Doc, it's going to take you to this drive, and I'm going to continue to add some freebies here, but you already got some freebies in there. And then if you want to get the Hyper Agent, which again, now that we have agents in our own studio, you may or may not need this. This is going to be much more extensive and outside of Launch CRM, but that's kind of a cool thing. Don't forget, use Prompt Cowboy, Whisper Flow, the poll, the Pocket Offer Playbook, the Google Lead Machine, and the full page screen capture. And I'll add some stuff. I'll go through my notes and add more as we keep going through the thing. So don't forget, we have that for you right there. And I'll pin that up to the top so you guys can click that link and get that. Yeah, so that's a good one. And let me do this too. Let me go over here. So here's kind of when I talk about, so Thomas said, great job, Greg. So we covered 3 AI agents. Can you summarize? And let me kind of go back and do that for you. I like that. If I come back here to my screen, so we created a website specifically to market what I call the Launch AI workforce. And I use the word workforce, even though employees may be a better name, but I didn't, that wasn't available. But here's what we have. We have the Launch Voice AI, right? And that answers the call 24/7. And by the way, let me just put this link in. I'll put this link in here, guys, too. And you can get all these links from Launch Commerce. Then we have the Launch Chat AI, which is the conversational AI, the chat widget. And then one of the things that we do for people, and everyone should be doing, you should do this yourself, is what we call the reactivate campaign, right? You want to take your database and you want to reactivate them, like for Google reviews. Like I talked to a potential client this morning, and they have a bunch of clients, but they only had 17 reviews or 18 reviews. It's like, let's take your entire database and give them tools and some links so they can give you a review, re-engage them, activate them, ask them for a review, ask them for referrals, whatever. So reactivation campaigns using AI is awesome. And then the last thing that I didn't show you, but I think we talked about it last week, was the Launch Reviews AI. And I'll just show you real quick, just in case we didn't. When I come in here to reputation, this is where I did show this because we were talking about reviews. This is where you can see how many reviews you're getting. You can see the requests that you've sent. You can see the reviews that you got. And then the AI will automatically answer the review. Thank you, James, for your kind words, right? So it gets answered. A few of you have given me video testimony, so thank you for that. There's one from Kevin. There's one from Danny. There's one from Jeff. I appreciate you guys giving those to me. Keep them coming, right? And then you can create a widget. There's a dynamic widget for your website, so it automatically updates as you get more and more reviews, and you can add that to your website. You got your listings, which this is critical that if you rely on Google reviews, you should go here and hit activate listing and get your business listed on hundreds and hundreds of citations for premium backlinks and that kind of stuff. And then you got your Google business profile optimization, where we can integrate business profile. And I'll just do it real quick. I think it's this one. Close. Yeah, it should be integrated. Anyway, you go back there and it'll do optimization for you. Here it is. It'll upload images. It'll list your social profiles on your Google thing. It'll look at your reviews, reply to comments. We're doing that already. So and I can schedule posts. So this is what's really important too, is we start scheduling posts to Google Business Profile. So now it's taking me to the social business planner, and it's like I want to do a post to Google Business Review, right? So I create a new post, and I should go over here to, and I haven't done this yet, but somewhere in here, oh, that's it right there, right there. So now I can schedule posts to my Google Business Review. So when people are searching for me, see, now it's not showing up. So see, these are posts down here and images and little posts. I can create images and posts that are tied to my review, and Google loves that. Google gives you love for that. So you can basically use the AI and the social media posting to automate that. Now, again, going back to the new thing we just talked about, which I'm excited to get going, AI agents, Agent Studio, create an agent, social media posting. Yeah, I want that. I want them to automatically post for me every day. So this is kind of interesting. I'll study that as well. So that's kind of a recap of everything we got going on. There's a lot. And again, going back to focus and what we really need versus what we want. Think about your business. Think about what can move the needle, right? Running ads can move the needle. Having the phone answer the system can move the needle. Doing ads to lead forms can move the needle. AI automations can move the needle. Leverage these tools to automate what you're doing, where you're going, how you're doing it, so you can scale and get more done for less. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Your challenge is if you want to move forward with these AI agents, get in there, go set up an AI agent, play with it. Try to set one up for you. Now, and if you're in that situation going, Greg, got it, get it, I want one, but I don't want to do it, you can always reach out to us, and we have our done for you services to do that for you. Okay, so here's a good question. So Eddie's asking, what is the best way to train an agent about your particular business? Just give it your business context document and brand Bible? Yes. Like if you've put together a great business context document, and that business context document talks about everything, and you might have two business context documents. You might have one that's internal, where it covers your cost of goods, your manufacturing, your internal vendors, and things like that you might need. And then you have another business context document that's for the external, which would be basically your knowledge base. So, creating knowledge base, and you can even tell, your AIs to create you a knowledge base, and then really spend time on your FAQs. And you can even go to Claude and go, Claude, if I own a dog training business, can you please research the internet? What are the top 20 frequently asked questions that customers are asking dog trainers? Go get those 20 frequently asked questions, narrow it down to 10, give them answers, and put that in your knowledge base. Or do all 20 for that matter, right? And so it goes back to thinking linearly, I think, where you're going, okay, if somebody were to call, what are they going to ask? What do they ask? And I want to answer their question as succinct, as clear as possible, and give them a great experience. And I don't want them fumbling through and getting, how many times have you seen some of these people that didn't do a good job of programming it, or they have some system? It's like, it asks you the same question 5 different times, 5 different ways, just going stupid thing, stupid thing, stupid thing. So it really comes back to giving it your FAQs, giving it your brochures and flyers, giving it your knowledge base, having it scrape. When you go in and create a knowledge base, it'll scrape every page on your website. So you make sure your website's up to speed. And then I would do my voice of customer research and try to find out what people are asking, what they're doing. And this is just marketing, right? This is like, as you want to market your business, You want to know what your customers are saying and thinking and doing online in regarding to the pain point of the problem that you solve. Right. So that's really kind of how you do it. And then it matters just, you're just creating a document going, if they ask this, say this. If they do this, refer to this. Yeah. And Kevin's saying we do. We have people that can get right inside your CRM account and help program everything for you. Right. So it's part of what we do done for you services. And by the way, if there's anyone in Las Vegas, we are going to be in Las Vegas from the 8th to the 11th at the Caesars Forum at an event called Freedom Fest. Freedom Fest. And the world's largest gathering of free minds. So if you're in Vegas, you want to come by and see us, come by and see us. Okay. Melanie says, can I have somebody look at my website and make suggestions? Here is, that's a great thing, Melanie. So again, give me your website. Put your website in here. Let's just do this right now because this is such a cool exercise. So again, on day one, I said, my daughter, my wife, my employees, my clients, they come to me and ask me questions. And of course, I'm a nice guy, so I want to answer their questions. But my response is different these days. My response is, well, just ask your smartest assistant in the world, right? So if you take your website and throw it in Claude or ChatGPT, and maybe you might do a screen page with it. Okay, so she gave me your website. Steadfast Souls, her merch store, her Faith Over Fear stuff. And you could just say, what could I do to increase conversions on this website? But your site looks good. It's clean. I like it. Going back to, we are merging and you got to migrate over to launch CRM. But the best thing, the number one thing you can do is your descriptions, right? So if I take that description, copy, Faith Over Fear ceramic mug, right? And I go over to my favorite tool, Claude, and I say, on my merch store, I sell a coffee mug that says Faith Over Fear, and here's my current description. How could you help me rewrite this description that would increase conversions and help with that emotional pull? So I just tucked that in there. Oh wait, it didn't do my speech. On my website, I sell ceramic mugs, and this is the current product description. I'd like you to help me rewrite a new product description that would help increase conversions and the emotional pull to how important it is to see Faith Over Fear every day as I have my coffee. There we go. That time it worked. So now it's just there and it's going to rewrite that product description for me. Let's see what it did. Right? Here's a rewrite that leans into the Faith Over Fear message. Every morning you choose, before the emails, before the do this, before the world gets loud, there's a moment. Just you, your mug, and a choice. Faith or fear. This glossy ceramic mug was made for that choice. A daily physical reminder that calm, confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you pour into your day, one sip at a time. The message is printed on both sides. So whenever you're sitting, wherever's across the table, the reminder is visible, not hidden in a cabinet, not just for you. You get the point, right? So you're doing stuff like this. And this also is copy that you use for your ads as well, right? So that's the kind of stuff that you could do to increase your conversions on your website. And then again, going back to things that we've taught in the past, putting your phone number up here, putting your phone number and email down here. You got your phone number up here, down here. So that's good. You got the contact us, you got the order lookup. Everything's looking really good. So really just kind of some back to it. Now, how are you getting traffic to Steadfast Souls? Now, again, I could go like this too. Okay, that's perfect, right? Then you come in here and you say, let me go back to this one. Okay, now can you give me some great ideas to drive organic traffic to my faith-based store? And here's the URL, right? So again, remember, this is your assistant. This is the world's smartest assistant. This thing is and it's only as bad as it's ever going to be. It's only get better and better and better and better and better and better. Right now, again, content and SEO with our new platform, you can do that all day long. Build out a collection page with real copy, not just product grids. Add an FAQ section, social and community. Create your Instagram and Facebook accounts. Pinterest is underrated for faith-based home goods and brands since it functions like a visual search engine. But that would be good. Pinterest. Use curated content. Ask customers to share photos. Email community building, partnerships and outreach. Want me to start with a blog content calendar, or would you rather focus on Pinterest strategy first? Right. So it's giving me questions and comments, and you can kind of run with that. So that's the kind of stuff that everyone should be doing. Okay, and I see Dieter's asking a question about the launch cart conversion. I am going to be doing some more emails this week, and I'm going to create a step-by-step migration training on little 3-5 minute videos and do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and show people step-by-step how to migrate from launch cart to launch CRM. And we'll go from there. All right. Well, with that being said, last call for questions. We're going to wrap it up. We're coming up on the hour, so we got a short day today, but I think the content was, give me an idea. What did you guys think of today's content? Did you like it? Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. All right, buddy. Everybody have a great day. Do what I do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and tell somebody you love them. They have a better day. We'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Look for those emails.